Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Hunter Classic. I'm on Settler Creeks. Shocking, I know, right? Anyway, I have my pointer with me. His name is Ranger, and he is hopefully going to help me find a cottontail. So today's mission is rated easy. I disagree. I think it should be rated at least medium. I have to harvest a male cottontail, which isn't the most difficult, but I feel like they're hard to see, so I took some tips from some people who also regularly hunt rabbits, and I turned down my, game scene complexity. It lowers the render distance, it does, but it also just, gets rid of a bunch of the brush, and it makes it easier to spot stuff from a little bit farther away, especially considering how small rabbits are and how quickly they move. Being able to spot them from a little bit farther out is very helpful. Anyway, unrelated, because now I'm just going to monologue while the rest of this hunt happens and you guys watch, because I did not record a voiceover when I made this video, so this is just being added after. I finally actually finished that book, right? It was Flesh and Fire 4, finally finished it, and as my little palette cleanser break, I decided to read Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I made it to page 7 and I really considered DNFing the book. You wanna know why? Why would you name your female main character Misery? And I'm being so serious. The female main character who you are reading from her point of view the whole book, her name is Misery. Almost DNF'd it. 7 pages in. I got so sick of reading her name. I was like, man, I don't know if I could do this. Well, I pushed through. I read it. It was cliche. Not that my father cares to know this, I'm sure, because I know he watches these. Hi. It's a paranormal romance book. Misery is a vampire. They spell it with a Y in this universe. And she enters into a political alliance arranged marriage, apparently of her own volition, with a werewolf. So, take that information however you want to take it. Dad, don't look up the book. Just don't. Please don't. For the love of God, don't. Anyway, I started that book yesterday, finished that book this morning at 2 a.m. because I am a champion and I am not a quitter. I will finish a book rather than sleep. And then the update is that I'm reading book 2. The book 2 is called Mate, and it is about Misery's friend in the first book. It's about her. I'm not going to spoil when it takes place, though, because it's a big plot point in the first book that her friend is missing. So, doesn't matter when this one takes place, but it takes place, and it's about her friend. So, we're seeing how it goes. I am reading on my Kindle. Currently, I'm about a quarter of the way through the book. It's okay. I think I like the characters in this one a little bit better than I did the last one, but honestly, a large chunk of that might have just been that the girl's name was Misery. But, as you see me struggling to survive this mission and get rabbits and just be successful, just now, I was able to finally get what I needed for the mission. Did I mention, by the way, that we're here to harvest a male cottontail? Thank goodness I didn't have to spot one. It would have been awful. But this guy completes it, and I spent an embarrassing amount of time trying to take a trophy shot for today's thumbnail image. But that's all I have for you guys today. That's my little update on what I'm reading, what I'm doing in my spare time when I'm not now working for summer school and, recording, editing, all of the fun things, being a parent, being a mom. But after I finish this book by Ali Hazelwood, Mate, my plan is to read, I actually have to check. Oh, my plan is to read The Primal of Blood and Bone by Jennifer L. Armentrout. That's my next plan. We'll see how that goes. You can add me on Goodreads, I guess, if you want. It's not very exciting. especially not anymore. But we'll leave it at that. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!